Terry Hashimoto here, and today we're at the Holland College where they've got a great golf program, but they decided to stop there. You know what? What's interesting is we want to make every golf course a community center where people can go to get physical therapy, potentially chiropractic benefits, occupational therapists, and we've spent a decade now developing the software, which has been my goal, so that we can measure your balance when you get older, to do assessments, to do training, use golf as a therapeutic way to recover from any injury, concussion injury, any balance injury, any vestibular injury, and we now have the technology to do that. Today, like I said, I'm at the Holland College, which is home of the Lucy Maud restaurant, where we're going to enjoy a beautiful eight-course meal. But more significantly, it's where golf was a college at one time, was part of their curriculum, and it's going to be no longer. We're going to be introducing our technology. They have occupational therapists, they have chiropractors, they have physical therapists, and I think this should exist at every single community center, which I consider to be golf courses in any part of the world. Terry Hashimoto with BodiTrak. Hear me out, because we're going to be coming and seeing you soon. Okay, so Nora, I am going to put you on what I consider to be the most sophisticated software in the world, which is Swinguru. A friend of mine, Sebastian Wolf, built this software and developed it in Belgium. And I am going to see if this could be a part of your thesis, or really your doctorate's degree, and or maybe a career. Maybe, yeah. Which is to really, and again, I'd like you to just share with the people here. Your goal is to see if golf can be used as therapy. As therapy, as a recovery sport. A recovery sport, exactly.
For mental health and physical health.
Mental health, yeah.
Specifically mental health.
Well, they're going to find a lot of people on the golf courses with mental health, so I think you're and addictions. Yeah, no pun intended to anybody suffering from, because I take this seriously. I was explaining to Nora that in my previous life as a manufacturer of golf clubs, we had 250 handicapped employees, which I was very proud of when we were working in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, at a place called Cosmopolitan Industries. We had about 80 in the handicapped people in the golf division, and later when I moved back to Winnipeg, we had about 25 or 30 in our own plant. So Nora, what I'm going to get you to do here is, now my notion here, Nora, is that golf doesn't have to be, we can use any swing sport, but because I love golf and because you think it's could be part of your curriculum, at first, even if they don't golf, I want to get you to, and I want to stand back here. You're going to be able to see is that just take a swing with that stick. And it captured it. Now, okay, so Nora, you're grabbing that scrubber bar, and you can see those metrics. I'm looking up top here so that people can see a little better. But you're seeing the feet width, center of mass, trail knee flex, lead knee flex, knee turn, hip lateral, hip vertical, spine bend. So really what you're doing, Nora, is you're really measuring the range of motion of your people before you can do baseline assessments of your range of motions. Is that type of information would be helpful in your assessments of your pilot program?
I think so. Because we don't have anything like that by comparison.
There's nothing. No. So really, does it matter? Let me ask you another question. Does it matter to you as a researcher what activity that you give them to measure their range of motions in X, Y, and Z?
In terms of?
Well, you just want to do a baseline. You want to know what their flexibility is, what their, like for example, if you're, I think that there's a direct correlation between balance and range of motion. Like if you have no range of motion, you probably don't have very good balance.
That's right.
And if you have good balance, you probably have a wider range of motions. So I think by using a tool like the Swinguru, even though this one's particularly aimed at golf, we can just take a swing like you just did. I mean, you play golf, but not a lot. We just made you take a swing there, and now we can measure that range of motions.
Right.
And now as you do your balance assessments and do your training and use our CTSIB test as part of the training and assessments, over a period of time, see how it compares to other swings. Yeah. What do you think of that?
No, I think it's great.
Yeah.
As mental health improves over time, will that then have an impact or on range of motion, on their ability to balance oneself? Will that also improve as mental health improves?
I'd have to think that in any activity, any aspect of life, that as we improve our health, our quality, in one way, our quality of life just improves. We can now begin to seriously take a look at how we can use golf as a recovery sport. B, how we can, how the provinces and the states should be not only promoting golf as a recovery sport, but as a way to improve mental health as well. Because
Absolutely.
if you're in better range of motions improve, likely you
And
can.
so too does your ability to do other things.
Right.
Which should improve your mental health.
Right. I mean, if you can
Yeah.
go out and get stuff,
Right.
as opposed to having to sit in your office or sit in your dark room at home waiting for people to deliver it, that's quite a change.
Yeah, it's life-changing.
Well, Nora, it's been a pleasure here today, and I look forward to going down this path with you further.
Thank you.
Okay.